Good morning. My name is Lokesh Chandra and I'm from CSCB. And today my topic is bounce elimination switch. So first, let us know what is switch bouncing. Switch bouncing is another real-world problem that happens too quickly for human perception, but which can doom an electronics project. For example, when we press a push button or toggle switch or a micro switch, two metal parts come into contact to short the supply. But they do not connect instantly, but the metal parts connect and disconnect several times before the actual stable connection is made, which means the two metal parts do not connect directly and disconnect, but the actual stable connection is made every time. The same thing happens while releasing the button. This results in the false triggering or multiple triggering, like the button is pressed multiple times. It's like following a bouncing ball from a height and keep it bouncing on a surface until it comes to the rest. So switch bouncing results in false triggering or multiple triggering. For example, when a button is pressed multiple times, it's like falling a ball falling on the ground from a height and bouncing on the surface till it comes to the rest. The below is the graph for switch bouncing, where the first part represents the unpressed switch, and the graph differs here is the switch bounce, where bouncing takes place, and when the switch is pressed, it comes to the rest, which means uh, uh, first it will be at the rest, and after it when it bouncing, there will be change in the graph position, and after when it comes to the rest, again it's the straights. So this is about switch bouncing. Now, uh, in order to eliminate the switch bouncing, there are commonly used methods are three. These are the three commonly used methods to prevent the circuit from switch bouncing. Those three methods are hardware debouncing, RC debouncing, and switch debouncing IC. So these are the three methods for eliminating the switch bouncing. Now let us know about each of them separately. So first one is hardware debouncing. In the hardware debouncing technique, we can use a SR flip-flop to prevent the circuit from switch bounces. This is the best debouncing method among all, which means in the method of eliminating the switch bouncing, hardware debouncing is the best technique among all the three methods, where we use a SR flip-flop to prevent the circuit from switch bouncing. So this is the best debouncing method among the all. Now let us discuss about the working of the hardware debouncing circuit. The circuit consists of two NAND gates forming SR flip-flop. Whenever the toggle switches to the side, the output logic gate gets high. Here we used an oscilloscope to detect the bouncing, and we can see in the waveform given below, the logic is shifting with a slight curve rather than bouncing. The resistors which are used are pull-up resistors. Whenever the switch is moving between the contacts to create the bounce, the flip-flop maintains the output because zero is fed back from the output of the NAND gates. So mainly the hardware debouncing circuit consists of two NAND gates forming an SR flip-flop. So as the side outputs, the logic gets high, we use an oscilloscope to detect the bouncing. The circuit is formed by two NAND gates and SR to form a SR flip-flop, and we use an oscilloscope to detect the bouncing in order to debounce the circuit using the hardware debouncing. And the logic will be shifting with a slight curve rather from bouncing, and we use pull-up resistors here. So this is about the working of the hardware debouncing, which is one method of eliminating the switch bouncing. Now let us discuss about the second method. The second method is RC debouncing. The RC is defined by its name only. The circuit used in RC network for the protection from switch bounce. RC means resistor and capacitor. The capacitor in the circuit filters instant changes in switching signal. When the switch is in open state, the voltage across the capacitor remains zero. Initially, when the switch is in the open, the capacitor charges from R1 and the R2 resistor, which are the two resistors in the RC circuit, resistor and the capacitor. So the RC circuit is nothing but the resistor and capacitor circuit network, which is used for debouncing the switch bouncing. So coming deep into the topic, when the switch is closed, the capacitor starts discharging to the zero, and hence the voltage at input terminal of the inverting trigger is zero. So the output becomes high. So when the switch is closed, the output will be high. And in the bouncing condition, the capacitor stops the voltage at input voltage until it reaches to the capacitor voltage or ground. And to increase the speed of the RC debouncing, we can connect a diode. So the main point should be remembered are three. When the switch is closed, the output will be high. And in the bouncing condition, the capacitor stops the voltage at voltage input until it reaches the ground level. And the third point is to increase the speed of the RC debouncing, we should connect a diode. So this is all about the RC debouncing, where RC is defined by resistor and the capacitor network, which is used to prevent the debouncing or debounce the switch bouncing circuits, where R1 and R2 are the resistors and C is the capacitor. When the switch is in open state, the voltage remains 0. When the switch is closed, the output becomes high. In the bouncing condition, the capacitor stops the voltage at input voltage until it reaches the ground level voltage. And to increase the speed of the RC debouncing, we should connect a diode. So this is all about the RC debouncing circuit or RC debouncing method in order to debounce the bouncing switch. The third and the most last important thing is switch debouncing IC. These ICs are available in the market for switch debouncing. Some of the debouncing ICs are MAX 6816, MC14490 and LS118. And below is the circuit diagram for switch debouncing using MAX 6818. So here we can see the MAX 6818 IC, which consists of input and output. The input is connected to a switch and a battery, and the output is connected to a switch and a battery, and at last to a microcontroller. And we get the output at the micro, and we give the power supply at the both ends. So this is about the switch debouncing. Now, once let us briefly discuss the whole topic. So mainly switch bouncing is nothing but a real-time problem which affects the electronics project. When we press a button or a micro switch, the two parts come into contact, and which results in the false triggering or multiple triggering. Like the button is pressed and ball is thrown from a height and it bounces continuously without stopping until it comes to the rest. And below is the graph which represents the switch bouncing, where initially it's as a rest and it is in the motion and again comes to the rest when the ball stops bouncing. This is about the switch bouncing, where you can see VU, VCC and G and D, where here the initial position unpressed switch and the switch bouncing and switch press. And T is the time, X-axis consists of time, and V is the velocity. This is about switch bouncing. And there are three methods of eliminating the bouncing. They are hardware debouncing, RC debouncing, and switch debouncing. Hardware debouncing is the best method among the all where we use the SR flip-flop to prevent the circuit from switch bouncing. And the working of hardware debouncing, we form a SR flip-flop and use pull-up resistors. When the switch is moving between the contacts to create a bounce, with output maintains 0. This is about the hardware debouncing. Now, RC debouncing is formed by a resistor and a capacitor. When the switch is in open state, the voltage remains 0. Initially, the switch opens the capacitor through the resistor R1 and R2. And the point to be remembered are when the switch is closed, the output is high. In the bouncing condition, the capacitor stops the voltage at V input until it reaches the VCC. To increase the speed of RC debouncing, we can connect a diode. Now coming to the last one, switch debouncing IC, we use IC. Some of the ICs are MAX 6816, MAX 14490 and LS118. Here we am showing the MAX 6818. Here MAX 6818 is covered to the power supply and the battery and the switch, which has an input and an output, and the debounced output is coming out, eliminating the switch bouncing, and it is redirected to the microcontroller. So this is all about the elimination of the switch bouncing. Thank you.